Right, standing position to start with. So please make sure that your feet are hips width apart, parallel. Take a little moment. Make sure that you're nicely balanced on your feet, feeling nicely grounded. You have soft knees, and we will start engaging the core. So you're tilting your pelvis up towards your rib cage, feeling your abdominals gently switch on, and you're also feeling your tailbone pointing down to the ground now. And then we will take a little moment elongating the entire spinal column, including the back of your neck. So maybe gently tuck your chin in, make your head nice and light, draw the top of your head up to the ceiling. Your shoulders are back and down, and your shoulder blades are nicely planted on your back. And then I would like you to place your hands onto your rib cage, the bottom part of your rib cage, because that's the part of your body which probably moves the most when you breathe, and you will have your fingers in between. And then you can close your eyes as usual, or feel free just to keep soft focus at something in front of you, and then start focusing on your breathing. So obviously breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And you will notice how much of fresh air you can take in through your nose, and then you will notice how long it takes you to release all that air out of your body. And then you will also notice how your body moves when you breathe. And the hands on your rib cage should help you realize that even more, because I would like you to notice how you slide your hands away from each other on your inhale, and how your fingers just slide back in between each other on your exhale. So just take a moment here, really focusing on your breathing. The main focus is the length and depth of your inhales and exhales, and also how your body moves, how your hands move on your rib cage. And then you can just relax your arms alongside your body. You can still keep your eyes closed if you like. We will start making circles forwards with your shoulders. So it's circles forward. So that means that we're focusing on the area of your collarbones here, just trying to gently mobilize your shoulders and also gently warm up the area of your chest and your collarbones. And then we will start making circles backwards with your shoulders. And that's probably a little bit more interesting because you're able to engage more muscles doing this. So I would like you to slow down and just really notice how far forwards, how far up, how far back, and how far down you can take your shoulders. And also notice how you move your shoulder blades on your back, how you engage all of the muscles around your shoulder blades. So let's just make one more circle here. Keep your shoulders back and down, and then slowly open your eyes. We will start moving our arms around. So on your big inhale, raise your arms, nice and long arms. And on your exhale, bring them all the way down. So it's still in through your nose and then out through your mouth. And keep your breathing very, very mindful. I would like you to consciously engage your core even more on your out breath. So it's big inhale through your nose, long exhale through your mouth, and one more time to go. Big inhale and then long exhale. Then just prepare one arm and your thumb is pointing up. And on your inhale, just raise your arm, and on your exhale, bring it down. And it's still the same arm. Big inhale and then long exhale. So you're testing the mobility of your shoulder here, and you're making sure that your shoulder stays down and that your shoulder blade stays nice and flat on your back. Lovely. And then raise your arm again, big inhale, and on your exhale, start leaning to the side. And then inhale, go back to center, reach up to the ceiling, and then exhale, pull your abs in, reach to the side. Inhale back to ceiling, exhale and reach. Inhale back to ceiling, and then exhale and reach. And now stay here and take a deep breath in and really realize the length of your sideline. On your exhale, go back to center, then you can just shake it all off. We will do it on the other side. So big inhale, raising your arm, and then exhale, bring your arm back down. And we go in quite slowly so that you have plenty of time to work out the maximal range of motion. You're constantly checking in with your shoulder, and you're respecting the range of motion your shoulder will let you do. And now we will do it once again. So big, big inhale, reaching up to the ceiling, and on your exhale, pull your abs in and start reaching to the side. And then inhale, return back to center, and exhale, reach to the side. And then inhale back to center. Exhale, reach to the side. And one more time, inhale back to center, exhale, reach to the side, and stay here. Big, big inhale, again, noticing the length of your sideline, and then exhale, go back to center. Then prepare both arms again. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, bring your arms down, and we will start rolling down nice and slow. Keep your core engaged at all times, so constantly pulling your abs into your spine. Your knees are super soft, and you will keep it gentle, so you will see how far will your body let you go this first time. Take a deep breath in down here. And on your exhale, start rolling all the way back up, and keep on breathing so that you don't get lightheaded. Notice how you balanced on your feet. Keep your knees soft, keep your core engaged. Roll your shoulders back and down, and then bring your head all the way back in line with your spine. Let's go again. Big, big inhale, and then long exhale. And start rolling down. And again, take your time, bend your knees as much as you need to, and just give your back a lovely stretch. Let's take a deep breath in down here. And on your exhale, roll all the way back up, and take your time. Keep your core engaged and just nicely restack your spine. One vertebra at a time. Roll your shoulders back and down. Bring your head all the way back in line with your spine. Stay where you are and take a deep breath and raise your arms again. And on your exhale, start rolling down and take your time. Keep pulling your abs in. Keep your knees super soft. And bring yourself into your version of the full forward fold position. And now on your inhale, just straighten your spine and maybe touch the floor just with your fingertips. And on your exhale, release. And on your next inhale, you will activate your back muscles, straightening your spine. Exhale, release. Let's do another 3. So inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, release. Take a deep breath in down here, and on your exhale, you will start rolling up again very slowly. Take your time, one vertebra at a time. Just nicely restack your spine. Enjoy the lovely deep stretch between your vertebrae. Now, you will make sure that your feet are still parallel, hips width apart, nice and soft knees, very active core. We will just stack the forearms on top of each other. Let's take a deep breath in, and then exhale, twist your chest to one side. And then inhale, go back to center. Exhale, twist your chest to the other side. And then inhale back to center. Exhale and twist. And again, we go in quite slow so that you realize that you keep in your hips super, super square. And then you will have plenty of time to work out how far to the side you can actually bring your chest. Let's go back to center. You can release. Now we will test our body coordination and balance. So first, I would like you to bring your feet together. You will be gently squeezing your legs together, nice and soft knees. And first, we will just start raising the heels up off the floor and then release back down. Now, I won't tell you how to breathe. Just breathe normally. Don't hold your breath in at any point. And just notice what's happening with your body right now, how high up of your mat you can take your heels. How does it feel balancing on the balls of your feet with your feet together? Make sure that you will keep your heels glued together and your knees glued together. Just one more time like this. And then I will need you to make sure that you will stay nice and upright as you start lowering your hips any amount, and then straighten your legs. So you will lower your hips, keep your core engaged and your spine nice and straight. And even when you straighten your legs, please make sure that you will maintain a micro bend in your knees. And let's just do it one more time. And now it's time to join these two routines together. So we will go up first. Stay up there, lower your hips, keep your heels and knees together, release your heels on the floor, and then straighten your legs. And then go up, lower your hips, release your heels, and then straighten your legs. Let's do it 2 more times together. So let's go up, lower your hips any amount, release your heels back down, straighten your legs, and one more time. Heels up, Bend your knees, keep your legs and heels together, and then you can release. Now we will do it in reverse. So stay nice and upright, lower your hips first, and then lift your heels up over your mat, and then straighten your legs and release your heels back down. So let's go down first, stay down here, raise your heels, straighten your legs, and release your heels down onto your mat 2 more times. Super, super active core. That will definitely help you feel a little bit more confident about this routine. One last time, raise your heels, straighten your legs, and then release down. Well done. So you can give your legs a little kick here. Now, after you've kind of tested how you can balance on the balls of your feet, we will test how you can balance on one foot at a time. Don't worry, not on the ball of your foot, nice and flat feet. So you'll be finding 4 corners on your feet, because that might help you feel a little bit more confident about balancing on one foot at a time. And we will start building up towards a lovely routine. So you will start shifting your weight from one foot onto the other. Again, just don't think about breathing, just breathe normally. Maybe find yourself a focal point that should definitely help you feel a little bit easier about balancing on one foot at a time. And as you go, you will be raising your knees higher and higher. And then I would like you to bring your hands together, and we will engage our core a little bit more. So as you raise your knee, I would like you to press your hands down into your knee and just notice your abdominal wall, how it switches on when you do this. And I would like you to do it ideally on your out breath. It just makes sense to do this. So let's go, inhale and then exhale, and then inhale and then exhale, and then inhale and exhale, and then inhale and exhale. So carry on like this a few more times. Keep your shoulders down, hold yourself nice and upright, keep your stomach super, super flat, and just enjoy the little challenge, pressing your knee up into your hands and pressing your hands down into your knee. The harder, the better, of course. So let's go, inhale and exhale. Let's do another 2 on each side. Inhale and then exhale, and last one. Inhale and exhale, and then inhale and exhale. Well done. You can release now. Give your arms a little shake, give your legs a little kick. You can stretch your feet out if you like. And we will get ourselves down onto the mat. Obviously, don't forget to have a little drink if you feel like it, as many times as you like throughout the class. Now we will get ourselves down on all fours. So please make sure that your knees will be about your hips width apart, nicely stacked underneath your hips. Your hands will be stacked underneath your shoulders, and I would recommend you to be quite close to the front edge of your mat so that you have the rest of your mat behind you. Because first thing, I would like you to prepare one leg, curl your toes under, stretch your leg out, and start super gently pulsing through your heel just to wake up the backside of your leg. And then I would like you to find the stillness and steadiness. Very, very active core, square hips. Start raising your leg, bring it parallel to the floor. On your inhale, press through your heel, and on your exhale, draw your knee into your chest, pulling your abs into your spine. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, draw your knee in. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, knee into your chest. Inhale, stretch your leg out. Exhale, knee into your chest. One more time. And after this one, keep your legs straight. Just gently point your toes. Very, very active core. Let's go 5 little circles each way. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you can release your knee down on the floor, and then maybe sit back for a moment just to take a little bit of pressure off your wrist. Obviously, in the meantime, if you like to give them a little exercise just to warm them up a little and ease off any tension in your wrist, go ahead and do so. And then we will get ready for the second side. So nice and active core, stretch your other leg out, curl your toes under, and start super gently pulsing through your heel. In the meantime, make sure that your elbows are nice and soft. You're sliding your shoulders down your back, head is in line with your spine. So let's stop here and then start raising your leg, bring it parallel to the floor. And on your inhale, press through your heel, lengthening your leg. On your exhale, draw your knee into your chest, pulling your abs in. So inhale, stretch your leg out. Exhale, draw your knee into your chest. Inhale, and then exhale. 2 more times. Exhale. One last time. Exhale, stretch your leg out. Keep it straight. Gently point your toes. Let's go for little circles. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And again, release your knee down on the floor. And you can sit back for a little while. Right, so again, if you feel like it, give your wrists a little exercise here. And then I will ask you to plant your hands down onto your mat. Once again, we will return into the tabletop position. Very, very active core. Let's go cow and cat. So on your big, big inhale, arch your back, maybe raise your chin a little. And on your exhale, round your back as much as you can, pulling your abs into your spine. And then inhale as you arch your back. And then long exhale as you round. And we will do this 3 more times, just like this. So big, big inhale, arching your back. And then long exhale as you arch. As you round your back 2 more times. Inhale, arch your back. And then exhale and round. And just one last time. Big, big inhale. And then exhale, round your back. Well done. Now I will ask you to go back, and if it's okay for you to stay in the kneeling position, please stay in your kneeling position. If your knees are not quite great with this, just stand up onto your feet, because you can do the following routine in the standing position. No bother. It will be very much focused on our arms here. So first things first, your knees are at least your hips width apart, and they can be a little bit wider so that it's easier for you to keep tilting your pelvis up towards your rib cage and keep your abdominal wall and your glutes nicely engaged. You're nice and tall, shoulders and shoulder blades are nicely stabilized, and then you will stretch out your arms as much as you possibly can. There's a lot of tension going on in your arms, and we will just start making tiny little circles. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your arms out. Let's go for the circles again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your shoulders down, raise your arms, and your palms are facing each other. And let's go for the circles again. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your arms out. Your palms are facing forwards, and we're making pulses now. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flip your palms back. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Palms facing the floor. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Palms facing the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're twisting the arms. So watch your thumbs. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, point your thumbs back. Inhale, twist, and then exhale, twist back. Inhale, twist forward, exhale, twist back. And with every exhale, as you twist back and point your thumbs back behind you, you will press your shoulder blades even more into your back. Let's do another 4, and 3, and 2. One last time. And now please make fists. Stretch your arms out, and let's go for the final circles. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you can just shake it all off. Well done. So make yourselves comfortable in your own body. Again, now make yourself comfortable in the centered seated position. So as usual, if you prefer, you can use a block, yoga block, or a cushion, or folded a blanket to elevate your hips in case your hips would feel a little bit stiff when you sit on the flat surface. So position your legs any way you like. Start bringing your attention to your sitting bones. Make sure that they're nicely connected with the ground. You're nicely balanced on your sitting bones. You will keep your core deeply activated as you sit nice and tall. Shoulders are back and down, and your arms are just heavy, and your hands are just resting on your knees. Let's start focusing on the very top of your spine. Start turning your head from side to side, nice and slow, drawing the top of your head up to the ceiling, keeping your head all the way back in line with your spine, keeping your chin parallel to the floor. And just keep on breathing and just really focus on what's happening with your body right now, what you're experiencing, what the range of motion is like for you on both sides. Just try and get all the information you can out of this. Right, one last time each way. And then please bring your head back to center. Just slowly open your eyes. We will continue with mobilization of the cervical spine, and I will just ask you to put your feet together, bring them quite far away from your pelvis so that you have quite a large foundation here. And then keep your shoulders down and just bring your hands behind your head. And on your next inhale, you will sit super tall, gently pressing the back of your head into your hands. And on your exhale, just start curling your chin down to your chest. Now, on your next inhale, let your hands get quite heavy on top of your head, and then bring yourself all the way back up. And then big inhale, sitting nice and tall, pressing the back of your head into your hands. Exhale, curl your chin down to your chest. And then inhale, gently press your hands down into your head. And then on your exhale, bring your head back up. Let's do it once again. Big inhale. And then on your exhale, curl your chin down to your chest. Let's take a deep breath in here. And on your exhale, bring your head all the way back up. And then you can release your hands onto your knees. And we will start making semicircles with your head. Just rolling your head from one shoulder to the other. Just make the mobilization of your cervical spine nice and complex, but still very gentle. So make sure that this routine won't hurt you at any point. And just enjoy. So we will just do it one more time each way. And then please bring yourself back to center. And I will ask you to bring your hands behind your head once again. And this time we will take the mobilization a little bit lower down. So you will take a deep breath in, sitting nice and tall. And on your exhale, you will start curling your chin down to your chest again. But this time you will flex the top half of your spine. Let's take a deep breath in here. And on your exhale, restack. So basically make sure that the bottom half of your spine will stay just the same, and then notice every single vertebra of the top half of your spine. As you roll down, take a deep breath in there, and on your exhale, roll all the way back up, one vertebra at a time. And let's do it once again. Big inhale. And on your exhale, just roll down, flexing the top half of your spine. Take a deep breath in here, and on your exhale, roll all the way back up. And now we will make it complex. We will be flexing both ends of your spine. So on your next inhale, sit nice and tall. And on your exhale, start tucking your tailbone under. You're curling your chin down to your chest again. Nicely scoop out. Keep pulling your abs into your spine. Inhale here, and on your exhale, slowly restack. Make sure that you will relax your shoulders all this time. Let's take a deep breath in, sitting nice and tall. And on your exhale, nicely scoop out, pulling your abs into your spine. Let's take a deep breath in here. And on your exhale, bring yourself all the way back up. And let's just do it once again. Big inhale. And on your exhale, nicely scoop out. Let's take a deep breath in here. And on your exhale, bring yourself all the way back into your upright seated. Then you can release, give your shoulders a little roll, give your arms a little shake if you feel like it. Now you will plant your hands behind you, definitely much wider apart than your shoulders width, so that you keep yourself nice and comfy. And then your feet will be at least your hips width apart. They can be a little bit wider apart if you like, because we will just start moving the legs from side to side, gently mobilizing your hips here. So you'll obviously keep your core active, and then you're twisting your hips, moving your legs from side to side. Just notice if your body allows you to bring your knees all the way down onto the floor, or if you need to stop before then, which is obviously perfectly fine. So just choose the right range of motion for yourself, and notice the gentle mobilization of your hips and also of the very bottom of your spine. So the low back is getting involved as well. So we will just do it one more time on each side. Lovely. And then we will go back to center, and you will sit nice and tall. And hopefully after this little warm up for your hips, it will feel okay when you just release one leg on the floor so that your shin is parallel with the front edge of your mat. And then you will just bring your forearm under your other knee so that you keep your leg up in the air. And we will start making circles with your foot here, just so that we warm up the ankle. And then we will make a few more circles the other way. Nice and large circles with your foot, and then we will stop the foot and we will start exercising the toes. Curl up, straighten, maybe spread them wide apart. You know the drill. And just notice all the muscles you're engaging doing this. And then we will take it a little bit higher. We will start gently mobilizing the knee. So just little circles with your shin here. And you can either just relax your foot or feel free to copy the moves of your shin with your foot as well, just to make it a little bit more complex. And then we will do it the other way as well. Just a few. That's it. Well done. Awesome. And then you can release, and we will just swap the side. So this leg will be just resting on the floor, your shin parallel to the front edge of your mat, and then lift your other leg and start making circles with your foot. All this time, your core's working, you're sitting nice and tall, yeah? Right, and then we will make a few more circles the other way. Enjoy, enjoy. And then you can stop your foot and you can exercise your toes. So enjoy that, and then maybe spread your toes wide apart as well a few times. Lovely, and let's start focusing on the knee now. So let's start making circles with your shin. Just a few circles one way, and again, either just completely relax your foot or start copying the moves with your foot. And then we will just make a few more the other way. Lovely. Right, so we will now release your leg here, and we will return it into the same position as before. So your shin parallel to the front edge of your mat, and your other leg, you will be pointing your foot behind you, and your shin will be parallel to the side edge of your mat. So one of your bum cheeks is most likely off the mat, which is perfectly fine. Just keep your core deeply activated so that you hold yourself nice and upright, shoulders and shoulder blades stabilized. You will stack your forearms on top of each other again. Let's take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, just start twisting to your leg, to the side leg, yeah? And then inhale, go back to center, and exhale and twist. And then inhale back to center and exhale and twist. Let's do two more. Exhale and twist. And one last time. Exhale and twist. And let's go back to center, and then prepare your hand so that you grab onto your shin here. Prepare your free arm. Let's take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, you will lean to the side. Inhale here, and then exhale, go back to center. And we will do another two, just the same side. Inhale, and then exhale and reach. Inhale here, expanding your side line. Exhale, go back to center. And one more time. Inhale, and then exhale. Let's take a deep breath in here, and then exhale, just return back to center. We're swapping the sides. So please move your legs to the other side. We will start with the chest rotations first, but please make sure that your core will be supporting you here and your shoulders and shoulder blades are nicely stabilized. So let's take a deep breath in here. On your exhale, twist. And then inhale, return back to center. Exhale and twist. Let's do three more. Inhale, exhale, and twist. And just notice how this feels in your body. If you can feel any difference compared to the first side, or if it feels just the same for you. Return back to center, grab onto your shin, prepare your free arm. Let's take a deep breath in, and then exhale and reach. Inhale here, and then exhale, go back to center. Let's do another two. So big inhale, raise your arm, exhale and reach. Inhale here, and then exhale, go back to center, and one more time to go. Big, big inhale, and then exhale and reach. Inhale here, and then exhale, return back to center. And then please open your legs on the floor. So spread them out, any amount. Keep yourself comfortable, so don't force yourself to fully extend your knees if it's not your thing. Just keep your knees as bent as you need to, but keep your legs active. So you flexing your feet, pressing your heels down into the floor. You're feeling your sitting bones nicely grounded as well. Very deeply activated core, nice and long spine. Stretch your arms out. Let's go for our beloved saw routine. So inhale as you sit nice and tall. On your exhale, start twisting your chest to one side, and then either reach straight ahead of you or navigate your hands towards the opposite foot. And then inhale, return back to center, and exhale, rotate, and then reach, keeping your spine nice and straight. Inhale back to center, exhale, rotate, and then reach, and notice what your other arm is doing, and try your best and point it behind you, basically maintaining a straight line between your arms. Right, and we will just do it one more time like this, and then we will add 3 gentle pulses just to get perhaps a little bit deeper. So let's go inhale, and then exhale, exhale, and exhale. Inhale, go back to center, and then exhale, exhale, and exhale. Inhale, return back to center. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, return back to center. Exhale, exhale, and exhale. One more time. Big inhale, and then exhale, exhale, and exhale. Inhale, return back to center. Exhale, exhale, and exhale. Go back to center. Release your arms. Return your legs back together. Feel free to give your shoulders a little roll and a little shake to your arms. Right now, we will be sat lengthways on our mat. So make sure that your feet are hips width apart and parallel. You're feeling again your sitting bones nicely grounded. Very, very active core. Spread your fingers wide apart and just plant them next to your hips. And on your inhale, press your fingers down into the floor, lengthen your spine. On your exhale, lift your fingers and just tuck your tailbone under. Stay upright, don't roll back, just tuck your tailbone under. Inhale, press your fingers down, elevate your chest, lengthen your spine. On your exhale, just lift your hands and tuck your tailbone under. Let's do it 3 more times. And I would like you to keep this super, super mindful and just notice what is happening in the bottom half of your abdominal wall. So you're targeting the area between your belly button and your pubic bone. Big, big inhale, and then exhale, tuck your tailbone under. Now, please plant your hands underneath your knees, behind your thighs. Let's take a deep breath in, sitting nice and tall. And on your exhale, you will start tucking your tailbone under again, but this time we will continue rolling back, pulling our abs into the spine, creating quite a big space in front of us. Let's take a deep breath in here. And on your exhale, roll yourself all the way back up. Let's go again. Big inhale. And then long exhale as you roll back. Take a deep breath in here. And on your exhale, bring yourself all the way back up. And let's do it once again. Big inhale. And on your exhale, roll back. And this time we will stay here. So you're tucking your tailbone under, pulling your abs in. Your shoulders are down. Now your feet are very heavy on the floor. And I will ask you to stretch your arms in front of you. So from now on, you're relying on your stomach to keep you in place. Now, please prepare one leg, and on your inhale, straighten your leg, exhale, release. And then the other one, straighten and release. And then straighten your leg and release. And then the other one and release. And it's inhale when you straighten, exhale when you release. Inhale, straighten, exhale, release. All this time, you're pulling your abs in, rounding your back. One more time on each side. Awesome, well done. Now prepare your first leg, straighten it and hold it straight. And then on your inhale, lower and exhale, lift. Inhale, lower and exhale, lift. 3 more times the same leg. Keep pulling your abs in. Lovely, one last time. Plant your foot onto your mat, prepare your other leg and inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Let's do another 3 and 2. Last one, plant your foot. We are done. Let's roll up. Let's take a little breather. So release your arms. Take a deep breath in And long breath out. And then start finding the length of your spine again. Sit nice and tall, stretch your arms out. Big, big inhale. On your exhale, start rolling back. So now we will find our position here. Your feet are nice and heavy on the mat. Turn your palms up to the ceiling. And then on your next inhale, start opening one arm and twist your chest and follow your hands with your eyes. Exhale, go back to center. And then inhale, open to the other side. Exhale, go back to center. Inhale, open to one side. Exhale, go back to center. Big inhale through your nose. Long exhale through your mouth. You're pulling your abs in, especially on your out breath, as you return yourself back to center. Now prepare both arms. So let's go big, big inhale as you open, keeping your stomach nice and flat. Exhale, close. Inhale, open, slide your shoulder blades together. Exhale, close. And let's do another 3. Nice and slow. And another 2. And exhale. And one last time. Big inhale. And then long exhale. Roll yourself up, release. We all done with this. I hope you managed to nicely warm up your abdominals. Now make sure that you've got plenty of your mat behind you. If not, shift your hips forwards and let's start getting ourselves all the way down onto our back. So let's take a deep breath in up here. On your exhale, start rolling back. So you're pulling your abs into your spine again, rolling yourself all the way down onto your mat, one vertebra at a time. How lovely this feels, doesn't it? Now, please bring your knees into your chest. And first, you will just let your hands get heavy. Draw your knees into your chest, noticing the amount of flexion in your hip joints, noticing the amount of stretch in your low back. And then you can release and first have about 6 inches gap between your knees and start rocking your hips from side to side. And just notice the gentle massage in your low back area. And because we do enjoy this massage in the low back area, we will make it a little bit more complex. So please glue your legs together and start making circles, both knees the same way. And start changing the sizes of the circles and just notice what it feels like in your low back area. Make the most out of it. Keep it very, very mindful. Enjoy, enjoy. Now we will change the direction of those circles just so that you can enjoy this for a bit longer. And it's also a good preparation of your body for the upcoming abs work. So let's just make one last circle here, then bring your knees back to center and then release your feet down onto your mat. So your feet are planted about your hips width apart and parallel. You will just rest your hands on top of your pelvis because we will start nice and gentle with the pelvic tilt. So please start taking lots and lots of fresh air in through your nose, nicely expand your rib cage and just notice the little arch in your low back. And on your out breath, ideally through your mouth, start tilting your pelvis towards your chest, completely flattening your low back, flattening your stomach, and gently squeezing your pelvic floor muscles. So big, big inhale when you relax your body and create the natural alignment. And on your exhale, tilt your pelvis towards your chest, engaging all of your abdominals and your pelvic floor muscles. Big, big inhale, relax. And then long exhale as you tilt your pelvis towards your chest. Let's do another 2 together. So inhale, relax. And then exhale, tilt your pelvis towards your chest. One more time to go. Inhale, relax. And then exhale, tilt your pelvis towards your chest. Now you can relax again so that you create the natural alignment of yours. Keep your shoulders down away from your ears and then stretch your arms over your head. On your next inhale, start rolling your head and shoulders up off the floor. And on your exhale, tilt your pelvis towards your chest again and finish your roll up, actively pressing your low back down into your mat. Inhale up here and then exhale, slowly release all the way back down. And then inhale, roll up. Exhale, finish your roll up. Inhale up here and then exhale, slowly release all the way down. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, finish off. Inhale up here and then exhale, slowly release down. Let's do another 2. Inhale and exhale. Inhale up here and then exhale, slowly release down. And one more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale up here and then exhale, slowly release down. Bring one knee into your chest. Big, big inhale, drawing your knee into your chest. Long exhale as you stretch your leg up in the air. Plant your hands onto the backside of your leg and then start flexing and extending your ankle. You're constantly straightening your knee and you're trying to create quite a significant amount of stretch in the backside of your leg by these lovely deep flexions. One last time. And then let go of your leg. Keep it straight. Just keep your toes gently pointing. And then bring your leg all the way down onto your mat. Stretch your arms over your head. And on your inhale, start rolling your head and shoulders up off the floor. Start raising your leg. And then exhale, finish off. Let's take a deep breath in up here. On your exhale, open. And then inhale, start rolling up. Exhale, finish off. Inhale up here. And then exhale, slowly open. And let's go inhale and exhale. Inhale up here and then exhale, slowly open. And then inhale and exhale. Inhale up here and then exhale, slowly open. Inhale and exhale, finish off. Inhale up here, exhale, slowly open, and let's start doing it faster. Bear with me. Inhale, roll up, exhale, finish off. And then inhale, open, exhale, roll up. And then inhale, open, exhale, roll up. And then inhale, open, exhale, roll up. We will do another 4. Inhale, open, exhale, roll up. And 3, and then exhale, roll up. And then 2, and exhale, roll up. And one last time, exhale, roll up. And then you can release your foot down on the floor, release your head down on the floor. So just take a little moment to notice how this part, this half of your body feels compared to the other one. We will obviously make it fair and square. So bring your other knee into your chest, big inhale, and then exhale. Stretch your leg up in the air, plant your hands onto the backside of your leg, and start flexing your foot, pointing your toes. You're constantly straightening your knees, so enjoy the amount of stretch in the backside of your leg. Lovely. One last time. Now you will keep your toes gently pointing and start releasing your leg down onto the floor. Stretch your arms over your head and let's go. So on your inhale, start rolling up. Exhale, finish your roll up. Let's take a deep breath in up here. On your exhale, slowly, slowly open. And then inhale, roll up. Exhale, finish off. Inhale up here and then exhale, slowly, slowly open. And then inhale, roll up. Exhale, finish off. Inhale up here and then exhale, slowly, slowly open. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale up here and then exhale, slowly, slowly open. 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale up here, exhale, slowly open, and let's do it faster. Inhale, start rolling up. Exhale, finish off. Inhale, open. Exhale, roll up. And then inhale, open. Exhale, roll up. And then inhale, open. Exhale, roll up. And then inhale, open. Exhale, roll up. 3 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, roll up. And 2 more. Exhale, roll up. And one last time. Inhale, exhale, roll up, and you can release your foot down on the floor, release your head down on the floor. So now you can just relax your arms alongside your body. Very, very active core, maintaining the natural arch of yours. Start raising your legs up in the air. So you will bring them into the tabletop position. Knees are stacked over your hips, shin bones parallel to the floor. Let's continue with the pelvic tilts. So let's take a deep breath in here. And on your exhale, tilt your pelvis towards your chest, targeting the muscles of the bottom part of your abdominal wall. Inhale, return back into tabletop. Exhale, tilt your pelvis towards your chest. Inhale, back to tabletop. Exhale as you tilt. Inhale, back to tabletop. Exhale as you tilt. One more time. Inhale, back to tabletop. Exhale as you tilt. Now return back to tabletop and make sure that your knees are stacked over your hips, and then stretch your legs up in the air and flex your feet. So your heels are pointing up to the ceiling. Let's take a deep breath in here, and on your exhale, start drawing your knees in towards your shoulders. And then inhale, stretch your legs out. And then exhale, draw your knees in towards your shoulders. So let's do it a few more times like this. You're still trying your best to target the bottom half of your abdominal wall. So inhale, stretch your legs out. Exhale, draw your knees into your chest. Inhale, stretch your legs out. Exhale, draw your knees into your chest. Let's do it 2 more times. And just one last time. And then you can hug your knees for a moment. The following exercise will be the wipers. So we will be creating quite a deep twist in your spine. Please keep your core super, super engaged so that you support and protect your spine. So we will open our arms on the floor into the T shape, and then please bring your legs into the tabletop position. So again, knees are stacked over your hips, very, very active core. On your inhale, start bringing your legs to one side and keep your shoulders glued down to your mat. And then exhale, bring your legs back to center. And then inhale, bring your legs to the other side. And exhale, bring your legs back to center. So from now on, I will let you do this on your own. You don't have to follow my pace. You need to follow the pace of your own breath. So just work out the ideal range of motion for yourself. This is not like hard exercise, but it's very complex. It will definitely engage all of your abdominals, your entire powerhouse. So keep it very, very mindful and really focus on every single detail of your routine and try and keep it precise in terms of technique, in terms of timing, everything in sync with your breath. And it's the very last exercise of the abdominal part of the class, because we need to focus on other muscles of our body as well in the remaining time. So we will just do it one more time to each side. Lovely. And after this one, you can release your feet down on the floor and you can roll yourself onto your side. So make yourself comfortable on your sideline. As usual, you can either support your head with your hand like this, but this is also an option. So if this feels more comfortable for you, just release your head down onto your bottom arm. Make sure that your head, shoulders, and hips are nicely aligned. You will keep your shoulders away from your ears. Your top hand is planted on the floor. Now your bottom leg is slightly bent and just resting on the floor, and we will start focusing on the top leg. So I would like you to stretch it out in line with your body. And on your inhale, bring your leg forward. And on your exhale, flex your foot and bring your leg all the way back, contracting your glutes and hamstrings. So inhale, go forward. And then exhale, go back. Keep your legs super, super long, but just maintain your knee a little bit soft so that you don't lock it all in. So let's do another 3 after this one. Work with your breath. Big, big inhale, long, long exhale. And 2 more. And one last time. Now keep your leg all the way back there. Gently point your toes and turn the top of your foot up to the ceiling. So you will open up the hip a little bit. So on your inhale, bring your leg up. On your exhale, flex your foot and bring your leg back down. So inhale, bring your leg up. Exhale, flex your foot, bring your leg down. So you're constantly drawing your leg back as if behind you. Don't bring it any further forwards. Keep your hips super still, nicely stacked at all times. Work with your breath. We will do another 3, nice and long leg, and obviously respect the range of motion you can do here. It's very much about the mobility of your hip. We will just do it one more time, and then keep your leg down there and close the hip again. So your flexed foot is parallel to the floor now. Your toes are pointing forwards. Let's take a deep breath in down here, and on your exhale, raise your leg. And then inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. And all this time, your core is super, super active. Let's do another 4 and 3 and 2. One last time, we will stay up there and we will go down just halfway. So inhale just halfway down, exhale up. Inhale halfway down, exhale up. And 3 and 4. And your foot is still parallel to the floor. And 5 and 6 and 7. One last time. Lovely. Now bend your knee, curl your knee, and start making large circles with your knee. We will try and make this routine very complex, focusing not just on the hips, on the muscles around your hip joint, on the hip abductors, but also engaging the glutes and your hamstring. We will just make 2 more circles this way. Watch your hips, keep them nice and still. Now we will start making circles the other way. So just keep on breathing and just enjoy this lovely mobilization of your hip joint. And hopefully by now, you're experiencing quite a bit of heat around your hip joint. We will do 2 more circles. Last one. And then please stretch your leg out in line with your body. Point your toes just gently. Very, very active core. And start making circles again, but this time with your legs straight. So that's a little bit different kind of circles, and it feels different in your body and it feels different for your muscles. So we will make 4 more here. Ideally, each circle is 1 round of your breath. So maybe inhale for the first half of your circle, exhale for the second half, and we will make 8 more the other way. So just change the direction of your circles, still keeping your hips perfectly still, keeping your core very, very active. We've got 4 more circles to do, and hopefully you can still feel a little bit of energy in your body, a little bit of will to finish things off on this side, because I will ask you to bring your leg in line with your body and then raise your leg and then start making little circles. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 more the other way. Let's go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're all done. You can release your leg down on the floor. Treat yourself to a little massage. And start getting yourself ready for the second side. So let's just flip ourselves over onto the other side. Make yourselves comfortable here. So again, support your head either with your hand or just rest your head on top of your bottom arm. Head, shoulders, and hips are nicely aligned. Very active core. Shoulders are away from your ears. Your top hand is planted in front of your chest. Bottom leg is just resting on the floor. Stretch your top leg out parallel to the floor, nice and long. And on your inhale, bring your leg forward. Exhale, flex your foot and bring your leg all the way back. So inhale, bring your leg forward. Exhale, flex your foot, bring your leg all the way back. So we will stick with quite a slow pace here so that you have plenty and plenty of time to focus on all the details. Keep your core very active, keeping your upper body completely still the whole time. 2 more times to go. And one last time now, keep your leg all the way back there. Gently point your toes and turn the top of your foot up to the ceiling. So you've just opened up your hip and you will be able to lift your leg quite high up. So on your inhale, point your toes, bring your leg up. On your exhale, flex your foot, bring your leg all the way down. Inhale and then exhale. So let's carry on, keeping your leg super, super long, but there's always a micro bend in your knee. We will do another 3. Inhale, go up. Exhale, bring your leg back down. And 2. And one last time. Now keep your leg down there, parallel to the floor. Your flexed foot is now parallel to the floor as well. So your toes are pointing forwards, your knee is pointing forwards. Let's take a deep breath in here, and on your exhale, raise your leg. Inhale, lower, and exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, and exhale, lift. So you've definitely noticed that the range of motion changed dramatically because your hip joint is nicely closed, and we are now targeting the hip abductors here. We will do another 3 and another 2. Last one. Stay up there. Let's go halfway down. So inhale halfway down, exhale, bring it back up. Inhale halfway down, exhale, bring it back up. Just check on your core. Keep it nicely engaged. Lovely. Let's do another 4. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. 2 more times. One last time, and after this one, curl your knee and start drawing large circles with your knee. So let's just choose the right pace so that you can keep your moves nice and smooth, and so that you still have enough time to work out the sizes of your circles, testing the full mobility of your hip joint. And now we will reverse. We will start making this the other way. So still keeping your core very much engaged here, keeping your hips completely still, nicely stacked. Let's make another 4 circles, and 3, and 2, and brace yourself for the next one. So we will stretch our leg out, you gently pointing your toes, and let's go for the circles again, this time with your legs straight. So make sure that you will keep on breathing, and maybe keep it very, very mindful, making sure that each circle is 1 round of your breath. Exactly. 2 more circles this way. Last one. And then we will start making circles the other way. Keep your hips completely still. The larger circles, the better, the more challenging, obviously. So just try and find your challenge today. Your body will thank you for that later. 2 more times. One last time. Bring your leg all the way back in line with your body, and then bring your leg all the way up again. And let's go for the final circles. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more the other way. Let's go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can release your leg down on the floor. Well done, everyone. So I hope you had fun doing this. Now the time is running out, but it would be a shame to skip the back muscle. So we will just do it quickly. Just 2 sets of spine extensions. If you happen to be pregnant, don't roll onto your front. Get yourself into the seated position, lean forward, and then straighten your spine together with us. So we will roll ourselves over. You're lying on your front, feet at least your hips width apart. You're pressing your hips down, tilting your pelvis towards you, just keeping your core engaged, sliding your shoulders down your back. Shoulder blades are nice and flat. Your arms are in the cactus position, and your head is in line with your spine right now. So on your next inhale, lift your chest up of your mat. Notice the contraction of the muscles alongside your spine. Exhale, release down. And then inhale when you lift. Exhale, release down. And then inhale when you lift, and exhale, release down. And then inhale when you lift your chest, exhale, release down. Let's do another 4. Lift on your inhale, exhale, release. Inhale when you lift your chest, exhale, release. 2 more times. Inhale, lift your chest, exhale, release, and one last time. Inhale, lift your chest, exhale, release, and stay down here. Keep your head in line with your spine, and just stretch your arms alongside your body. And on your next inhale, lift your chest again and twist your arms so that your palms are facing out. And on your exhale, release back down. And then inhale, lift, twist your arms and draw your fingertips towards your feet. Exhale, release down. Inhale, roll up, and exhale, roll back down. Inhale, lift, and exhale, release. 4 more. Inhale, lift, and twist your arms. Exhale, release. And 3, and exhale, release. And 2, and exhale, release. And one last time. Big, big inhale, and then long exhale. Plant your hands under your shoulders. Big inhale. On your exhale, press yourself away from your mat, and then make your transition into your balasana. Let's just take a little moment here, relaxing our body, noticing how it feels, trying to release all the tension from your body. And also notice the airflow going through your body. Super long inhales, super long exhales. Now on your next inhale, start raising your head. Bring yourself up into your tabletop, and then step 1 foot forward. So make sure that your knee is tucked over your ankle. Then start looking forward. Raise your upper body. Just plant your hands on top of your front knee. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, you're keeping your core engaged. You're keeping your hips nice and square. And just draw your hips forwards any amount, giving the front side of your leg a lovely stretch. Let's take a deep breath in here. And on your exhale, start shifting your hips back any amount. And you focus it on your front leg now. And we're stretching out the backside of your leg and your glutes. So just find the right position for yourself. You can go all the way down onto your heel if it's okay for your knee. And then draw your chest down towards your leg. You can also keep it all the way up and just create the stretch in the backside of your leg. Let's take a deep breath in here. And on your exhale, bring yourself all the way back up and we will just swap the side. So step your other foot forward, knee stacked over your ankle, start looking forward and grow. So let's go big inhale and then exhale. Draw your hips forwards any amount, enjoying the stretch in the front side of your body. Big inhale and then long exhale, shifting your hips back. So again, you can stay here and just draw your chest down towards your leg, or if it's okay for your knee, you can go all the way down and just create the right amount of stretch in the backside of your leg. Let's take a deep breath in here, and on your exhale, bring yourself all the way back up. Now we will get ourselves into the seated position. Put your feet together, bring them close to your pelvis. Let's take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, curl your chin down to your chest and just roll down any amount. You can help yourselves with your hands on your feet to kind of get yourself even deeper into the position, but then just take a moment and just relax in this position. Feeling the weight of your head and your shoulders and your chest, feeling the weight of your arms and your hands. And just notice how you breathe and how your body moves in this position when you breathe. And then on your next inhale, start raising your head. Bring yourself all the way up into your upright seated. Position your legs any way you like. Just bring your hands together behind your back. Take a deep breath in, stretching your arms out, opening your chest. And on your exhale, you can just release and just roll your shoulders a few times, just to release any tension and stiffness from this area of your body. Then you can just give your hands a little shake and give your arms a little shake. Just shake it all off. Make yourself feel better. Right, and then just rest your hands on your knees. We will just make a few semicircles with the head, just in case you would be holding any stiffness in your neck. Just so that you leave the class feeling nicely relaxed. Let's just do it one more time each way, and then it will be foot massage time. So just slowly bring your head back to center. Open your eyes if you close them. Prepare your thumbs. Find the soles of your feet and start treating yourself to a lovely foot massage. So notice what it feels like. And massaging the soles of your feet also relaxes the fascia. So when we get ourselves into the full forward fold position, you might feel a bit stretchier, so that might feel nice in your body. So let's get it started. If you can't do deep squat position, it's perfectly fine. Just start getting yourself up onto your feet. Otherwise, we will prepare our feet hips width apart and parallel, close to your hips, so that it's easier for you to get yourself up onto your feet. So just enjoy the stretch in your Achilles and low calves, keeping your feet nice and parallel, and then just release your fingertips on the floor. Take a deep breath in. Raise your hips any amount, bring yourself into your full forward fold. So just notice the amount of stretch in the backside of your legs and just notice how heavy your upper body is. Try and relax all of the muscles along your spine so that you just let your head hang down and experience this lovely deep stretch inside your spinal column. And in the meantime, notice how you balanced on your feet and start taking lots and lots of air in through your nose. And on your out breath, engage your core and start rising super slowly. Keep on breathing and just slowly stack your vertebrae like building blocks, one on top of another. Still enjoying the lovely deep stretch inside your spinal column. Bring your shoulders back and down, bring your head all the way back in line with your spine. And then in your upright standing position, take a deep breath in. And long breath out. Nice and soft knees. Prepare your arms. And let's take a deep breath in. Hold it in for a moment. And then release. And then inhale. Hold hold your breath in, and then release. And now raise your heels above the floor. Start reaching for the ceiling, one side at a time, giving your sidelines a gentle stretch as well. Now you're keeping your knees soft, your core is very active. Find yourself a focal point, find the balance on the balls of your feet, and start bringing your arms down. And make sure that you actively flexing your wrists, extending your elbows, pressing your shoulders down. Let's all take another deep breath in. And on your final out breath of the class, release your heels down on the floor and just double check if your feet are still parallel, about your hips width apart, and you're nicely grounded through your feet. You have nice and soft knees, keeping your abdominal wall nicely engaged at all times by tilting your pelvis up towards your rib cage. Your spine remain nice and long. Your shoulders and shoulder blades are nicely stabilized. Your head is nice and light. You're drawing the top of your head up to the ceiling, and you might be even smiling because we all finished for today. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat. I hope you enjoyed today's routine, working with our lovely body only. As usual, the recording will be available in the Facebook group, so just grab it anytime for a repeat. I will just say my goodbyes now. Take care, everyone. Stay safe, and I will see you again soon. Bye.